talking about the high cost of doing business, and one of the items that came up was how big our electrical bill was every month. And we could come up with a system that over the long run wouldn't cost us anything. I'm Buzz Rasmussen. I'm one of the owners. My son also owns a piece of the business of Modesto Welding Products. And we started 42 years ago back in 1975. Well, I did some off-road racing in Mexico and off-road trucks and did the Baja 500 down there. I was involved in what they call a Grand National NASCAR team, which is equivalent to the Infinity Series now. I did that for a couple of years. I started racing boats when I was 48, and I did that for 27 years, and primarily the smaller boats that are less than 100 miles an hour, but the kind where you're on your knees and you actually fly the boat on a bubble of air. So I've always felt like you're never too old to try something new and different, and you sure as heck don't want to get to the other end and look back and say, I wish I'd done that when I had the chance. Shannon for California Building Structures was a customer, and he was in here buying supplies for their structural steel business, and we were talking about the high cost of doing business, and one of the items that came up was how big our electrical bill was every month, and then went on to tell me about his capabilities within the solar industry, and that was interesting. And he had all the right answers. He knew the information. He wasn't pushy, and he was very, very helpful, to the point where I purchased a solar system from him for my home, and he installed that and did such a great job. Then I said, okay, well, what's it take to do one for the business? We could come up with a system that over the long run wouldn't cost us anything, but it would also reduce to zero our electrical bills. Well, one of the things I liked about Shannon, he was very open and honest, and I have never worked with a contractor that does as good a job as they did. They showed up on time, they were not intrusive to business, they left the place absolutely better than it was when they found it each day, and it was a seamless construction, and the system has worked perfectly. Shannon also checks in on us on a regular basis to make sure that everything's functioning properly, and to make sure that our panels are clean so we get full output. They've been phenomenal to work with. I'd recommend them to anybody for just about anything.